Hey guys, welcome to Top Lol. Today we will be looking at streamers reacting to Overwatch cancelled PvE. Make sure to subscribe and like.
Because in my head I'm like, you guys made talent trees into a literal joke when you put them into the April Fool's thing. You guys launch Overwatch 2 with only 3 characters instead of 6+ because you work on talent trees just to later scrap talent trees and long form progression. You abandon your core game for 3 years, just turn around the bus and try and make your game live service. You take all your PvE stuff, and instead of just letting a smaller team try and finish it over the years, I guess it's financially too bad of a decision. So now you're just instead creating a seasonal model out of it. I have so many, it's like so much shit in my brain right now. It's like, what is going on?
So I hope players can see that we're still committed to PvE and we're doing more with the story than we've ever done before. We're doing it in a different way than what we originally talked about. Nah, I don't like that wording. That's like manipulative. It's like more than we ever done before. Yeah, no fucking shit. If I have a full water bottle and I've never drank from this water bottle ever before, I have now drank more from this water bottle than ever before. Wasn't hard to beat. We started at 0.
Game and focus on serving all of you. With everything we've learned about what it takes to operate this game at the level that you deserve, it's clear that we can't deliver on that original vision for PvE that was shown in 2019. What that means is that we won't be delivering that dedicated hero mode with talent trees, that long-term power progression. Those things just aren't in our plans anymore. And we know that this is going to be disappointing to many of you, which is why we wanted to bring it up before we talked about the roadmap.
I'm in shambles,
to be
bro.
Perfectly honest, it's been really difficult for many of us and a lot of folks on the team who've poured their heart and soul.
Dude, it's like watching a car accident in slow motion. Actually nutty. Shade, I look at this and I looked at that roadmap, and basically it tells me that the Overwatch is coming to an end for me. I think after season 6, I probably will pivot away from Overwatch. I'll probably start moving away after season 6, because season 6 looks like the last juicy season, you know, with PvE, and like that'll be the campaign. That's what we all waited for, right? Like that's gonna be it. So they've already taken away the drops program for us. It's gone. Like they don't do drops anymore.
Oh well.
I guess this gives them more time to produce more quality characters, like Lifeweaver.
Oh my god, that's the worst part!
Every time
I didn't even talk about that! They scrapped all this PvE to put focus into the PvP, and they come out with Lifeweaver, the worst new character since Moira. Are you kidding?
It's this. And then they just plop this down. It's kind of nuts. I wasn't expecting it today. Damn. So they let Overwatch 1 die to spend years working on content they're now scrapping after all this time and going back to doing the Overwatch 1 content cycle. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, heroes in Overwatch 2 are about basically the same as Overwatch.
PvE, whether a stated goal or not, was looking like a tool to broaden the appeal of the game. Now that you no longer have that, are you going to go into first-party pornography? Yeah, this is a really interesting one for me because I'm pretty horny on main. And I think if you only enjoy single-player or PvE-only experiences, then Overwatch is going to be a little bit tough for you right now. But once we get into this...
That's it. Blizzard, relinquish the Overwatch IP. Give it to someone else. I've had enough. I've seen enough. Relinquish it. I'm not asking. Have you seen this clip from Siegel?
On the bright side, this will make a great game development documentary on Netflix. Maybe we can call it Overpromised.
Oh my god! Oh.
At some point in the future, or do we stick with this set of values that we've aligned on and focus on the live game and focus on serving all of you? With everything we've learned about what it takes to operate this game at the level that you deserve, it's clear that we can't deliver on that original vision for PvE that was shown in 2019. What that means is that we won't be delivering that dedicated hero mode with talent trees, that long-term power progression. Those things just aren't in our plans anymore. And we know that this is going to be disappointing to many of you, which is why we wanted to bring it up before we talked about the roadmap. And to be perfectly honest, it's been really difficult for many of us and a lot of folks on the team who've poured their heart and soul into that.
I can't believe what I'm
Going
hearing.
forward, though, rather than doing a big one-time PvE releasing, and rather than pouring all of our efforts into these singular releases, we're planning.
I low-key liked the news today because I got to see the world kind of burn a little bit. I'm so out of the scene to care, so I don't really care. I just thought it was funny.
I'm going through all the stages of grief right now. Just trying to process what the fuck I just heard. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way they spent half an hour talking about Star Watch just to come with this for 10 minutes. There's no way they did that. There's no way they did that, first and foremost. There's no way that they literally, straight face, say it with your chest, walked up and had us listen to like 40 minutes of Star Watch bullshit. And then they like, let's head over to Aaron and Jared. And then they were like, in 15 minutes, they killed everything that Overwatch 2 PvP was supposed to be. PvE. They literally, like, in 15 minutes, they were like, yeah, by the way, everything we said, not coming. Sorry, guys. Peace out. Hope you're excited. Go play Star Watch. See you later. Like, what?
Oh God. How about you play Overwatch? How do you play with my fucking nuts?
What? New Overwatch players that just got into Overwatch when Overwatch 2 dropped. This is their first time, dude. Their lied to virginity just got taken by the Blizzard devs. They're like, what do you mean no PvE?
These devs, by the way, they sit there and they're sitting there being like, so how do you guys feel about Star Watch? That was a dev time developing this game, blah, blah, blah. And then 30 minutes of this, just pure padding. Just completely, and everyone's sitting there just like, why does it say PvE news in the title? Like, I think it says PvE news up there. What does that mean? And then you go, and then immediately Aaron Keller, Jared News walk on like, PvE's fucking dead. And then, and they were like, what the fuck? Like, well, what about those people? They were just about Star Watch. They're like, it's fucking dead. Like, oh my God. Like, there's such whiplash. I played their
So yeah, they removed the only interesting feature that Overwatch was working on that gave me a lot of hopium copium for this game was the fact that they were doing the hero talents. So that PvE would have like, oh, like Mei can like turn into a snowball and roll. Like clearly they've worked on some things and done some shit. But they're throwing all that in the trash. Didn't say what they're doing with it. Cause like they still made a lot of stuff, so like,
if you guys remember, one of the craziest parts about all of this is the fact that on April Fools, they did a lot of ability tweaks that I was saying, hey, aren't these just Overwatch 2 talents? I guess these are like sneak peeks of talents coming. It turns out that they literally were abandoning talents, and the one thing they could do out of it was make them a literal joke. That's tough. It kind of got old, right? But and now that PvE's here, it's like, so what's my future in Overwatch supposed to be as a player? I'm like, well, I'll occasionally get addicted and go on binges, as I always do for years. But then in between, I was hoping that I would just, enjoy the PvE a little bit. But now I guess it'll be log on in a new season, play PvE for like maybe a day, maybe 2 days, maybe only an hour or two. Maybe they'll have the score system from Halloween, right? So you get some high scores, and then you come back when the character whenever the new character for that season, or I guess it's every other season, goes to ranked, and I guess that's just, yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know. I guess I'll just play with my friends more, but I think for me personally, I'll definitely be taking it a little more casually going forward. Because I was really looking forward to this, so.
The Overwatch universe is this bright, inspirational future, and I can't relate.
Original vision for PvE that was shown in 2019. What that means is that we won't be delivering that dedicated hero mode with talent trees, that long-term power progression.
No talent
those things
trees
just aren't
in
in our plans
PvE?
anymore. And we know that this is going to be disappointing to many of you, which is why we wanted to bring it up before we talked about the roadmap. And to be perfectly honest, it's been really difficult for
They've been
many of
developing
us
it
and a
since
lot of folks on the team who poured their heart and soul
2019.
into that stuff.
Going
Play a game? Play with my nuts. Fuck you. Not in the mood.
Alright guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please consider leaving a like and subscribing.